Hello guys, can't wait to share my find. It all started with the fact that I went hunting for mollusks on the bottom of the sea during low tide. And I saw a mount on a stone, and here it's alone. Like jelly with a hole. It's brown with green spots and stripes that merge into long stripes. And at the base, it looks like a blue rim, if you look closely. And in addition it has a hole and is firmly attached to the stone, if touched, like a jelly, but not jellyfish. So I poured water on it, see what happens. It is slowly unfolding. And let's wait until it's covered with water. What will happen? And I will tell you why it can be a discovery. Scientific, by the way. The water level at sea starts rising already. It takes around 15 minutes to wait until the water covers it, but in the speed-up version, not more than a minute. It fills the water and begins to unfold more and more. We can see the tentacles, maybe not so well because the water is not transparent, but still we can see. The conclusion is it's Actinia, an anemone, but not an ordinary one. And maybe I will make a discovery now, but first I'll explain what it is. By the way, these are not plants but marine animals of the intestinal cavity type. Like other sea anemones, it is carnivorous, feeding on zooplankton, which it catches with its tentacles, which thrust the prey into the mouth. And I suspect that I know the place where there will be a plenty of them. At least, that's how I feel. And we have to hurry before the water covers everything. So listen what they say about it. Actinia striata is found in shallow water in the Mediterranean Sea and nowhere else. The International Union for Conservation of Nature has rated its conservation status as data deficient because too little is known about its distribution or population size and status. Due to the shallowness of the water in which it lives, it is likely to be affected by the discharge of untreated sewage and the deterioration of water quality. However, it is present in several marine protected areas. More research is needed to determine the threats it faces. And what I found is just identical. But I found it in North Sea, not in the Mediterranean Sea. And in general, only a little is known about this Actinia, and I found a whole bunch of them. And people are walking without seeing anything. And here is one. And there is another one on a stone. And it's so fascinating. And here the blue rim on the base is more clearly visible. I have already done so many research that I am sure without a doubt that it's an anemone striata or the zebra anemone. And here another one, a little darker but bigger. And in general they say about it that due its close relationship with the beadlet anemone and other closely related species, the species status of the zebra anemone is disputed. Genetic research will have to provide more clarity. This is such a place that they are everywhere. In other places where I've been, there were none, or there were very few of them. These sea actinias can be quite high on the rocks because when the tide is high, the water completely covers them. This anemones is not that big. And when the sea anemones fold in, something can still often get inside. So it can look like this. And this one is quite large. It's not as big as it's white. These animals most of the time lead a sedentary lifestyle, although some of them can move independently on the seabed. But they do this very slowly, and small sea anemones are able to swim, rhythmically throwing their tentacles back. By the way, clownfish hide in anemones. The water is coming more and more, and some anemones have already unfolded their tentacles, such as this giant. It's better not to touch because they can be poisonous. I talked about jellies, and now I want to eat some. I hadn't eaten them for 5 years. This one is like a volcano, opening up gradually. The first one I found, it unfolded the fastest. A couple of drops of water were enough. So if I am right that this is Actinia striata or zebra Actinia, I am the first person who found it in the North Sea. Well, the water level is already quite high, so thank you so much for watching and your attention. See you in the next video and have a nice day.